welcome to another project showcase. My name is Alex Cannon. I build software, and today I'm going to tell you about a project I built for Volunteers of America. So this project currently is called Volunteer Core, and the problem that Volunteers of America had was that they needed a way to keep track of all these opportunities that they had that they get from different organizations. For example, maybe the food bank will approach them and say, hey, we have an opportunity every Friday. Volunteers of America, before they had the software, they were keeping track of it through a very old, kind of rudimentary, basically kind of Excel spreadsheet software, where it was just really kind of a pain to be able to add new opportunities, search through them to the point where it's pretty much almost unusable for them. So what my partner and I did is we created this website for them that we hope, and this is for the Fort Collins office for Volunteers of America, that we do hope that other offices will then go and adopt, and we can develop it further. Well, this is the base version. We are about to deploy this for the Fort Collins office. So it's fairly straightforward. Here we have a sign-in page. You'll notice there really isn't too much for this first version. There isn't like an about page. The purpose of this website isn't to be really exposed to the public. It's more for their internal opportunities. So somebody can call them and say, hey, I want an opportunity that has to do with art, and what this site will be able to do is they can say, oh, okay, let me see what we have, and they can go and search their opportunities. So we can go ahead and get into the site here. Actually, first of all, I'll show off the help page. So help page is very simple. This is something that I've learned while building websites for our real users, is that you need pages like these because users are going to run into issues and they need to have some guidance, at least a little bit of guidance onto how to resolve those issues. For example, maybe one issue users of the site have, Volunteer of America volunteers that are using this website, is maybe they forgot their password. Or maybe they need to create a new account for a new user, or maybe there's a bug with the software. So these are a few common questions that users can resolve with this help page. Now, if I do sign in as a user, and this is off of my local computer right now, again, we are going to deploy this very soon and get some feedback and kind of move forward from there. But I'm just logged in as a regular user, so I have two opportunities right here for Code for FOCO. So as a regular user, you're authorized to do certain things, and as an admin, you have a little bit more authorization. You can do a little bit more. But as a regular user, maybe if somebody calls and says, hey, we have this new opportunity, then maybe you can go, oh, okay, I want to add an opportunity. You can click that button and go through this form. Now there are a lot of fields, and one thing that we hope to accomplish with this first prototype with Volunteers of America is we want to maybe narrow down some of these fields, maybe make them not so much, right? For example, some fields feel a little bit repetitive, like we have start date, end date, commitment like months, frequency unit, and frequency modifier. Now, this is part of the reason why we have those different fields is because the data that they currently have and want imported into the site has those fields, and it's, in my opinion, it's confusing. And what I hope is that after they demo the site, use it for a little while, that they can then approach us and say, hey, It doesn't really, based on what we use it for, we don't really need maybe frequency modifier, maybe frequency unit to try to squash this form down to make it not so much that you need to fill out to add one opportunity. And so you can add an opportunity. And also, if you're wondering, this website is built with a Python backend and a React frontend. So I've been doing all the front-end work. My partner Steven has been doing most of the back-end work. Now, if we say I do have an opportunity right here, I can edit it. And if I go in, some data is fetched from the API. I can maybe add a tag or remove a tag, etc., etc. I can also delete opportunities. I want to do it for this example because I want to keep those in my local database. We can also view an opportunity. So if we click on one, we can get some more information about it. And it's a very basic view page. I think another thing we can improve on in future versions, if it is something that is important to Volunteers of America, we can make this user interface look a little better. You can do the same thing for partners. Now you can't view partners right now because there isn't much data about them, right? So the only data that we have and that their database has currently is pretty much just the partner name. So there really isn't much to view about the partner other than the name and the number of opportunities they have. And just like with opportunities, you can add partners easily. Alright. Now I will show you the admin page. So if I log in as an admin, I'm redirected to the dashboard instead of the opportunities page. And you'll also notice that I have this dashboard link. The reason I have that is because as an admin, I'm authorized to go to the dashboard page. So on the dashboard page, you'll notice we have a few more options. Right now we're working out the settings page. And that's another thing where we're waiting for some feedback for Volunteers of America to where, is there anything they need to modify in the site? Then if so, we can create that page, but currently we do not have it. So you can search tags, and another weird thing with their current database is they have something called a tag category. So they'll have a tag category called computers, and then they'll have tags related to computers. So it's a little strange, but like the opportunities and partners, you can view your tags, and those can be used to query those opportunities and those partners. And you can also add users here and edit their privileges, edit their email, and so on and so forth. So I think that about sums up the project at this point. If you are interested in hearing more about it, please let me know in the comments below, and I can give you some updates on, maybe some feedback Volunteers of America gave us, the development process that Stephen and I used to get this working, and so on and so forth, or maybe why we chose the technologies we did. So just let me know in the comments if you'd like another video like that. Right now I am experimenting with different types of videos to see kind of what people want. So, let me know if you want more JavaScript videos, or if you want more videos on deployment or projects. Just leave a comment below. Again, my name is Alex Cannon. I build software. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.